For a lot of parents here in this country, this is the week they've been thinking about, worried about, concerned about for a little while. School finally starting again. But with all the uncertainty over what could happen here, you might be learning some key lessons from overseas. Look at China. There, hundreds of millions of students are already heading back to the classroom with precautions in place like staggered hours, innovative ways of doing health checks. NBC's Janice Mackey-Freyer is in Beijing for us this morning. Janice, thanks for being with us. Talk about what the Chinese are doing to try and make schools safe after, obviously, they dealt with the pandemic months ago.
Well, Hallie, kids across Asia have been going back to school over the past several weeks, and here in China, there are new rules, there's a lot of excitement, but there are still some lingering worries, too. Around the world, a return to school like no other. In the Chinese city of Wuhan, where the virus first emerged, arriving to school means disinfecting mats, hand washing, and social distancing. Across China, hundreds of millions of students, from kindergarten to university, have been on a staggered schedule nationwide to safely get back inside classrooms. Most schools have set up thermal imaging cameras to do temperature checks. Some are even doing trials with these fever glasses.
36.2, 36.9, 36.7. This is very science fiction.
That read the body temperatures of a dozen people in real time from 10 feet away. From Vietnam to South Korea, the keys to reopening, hygiene, and low community transmission. Hong Kong is doing wide-scale testing before classes resume later this month. For students in Bangkok, social distancing looks like this. Kids sitting inside their own plastic cubicles so they can be shielded from each other. Class sizes reduced to avoid overcrowding, and masks are mandatory. We'll have no idea if a person is sick or not, says the principal, so it's better to be safe than sorry. Thailand schools fully reopened weeks ago after months of preparations and only one locally transmitted coronavirus case in 100 days.
Now, everyone in the country learn a lot. We have more knowledge. We have more facility. We have more preparation.
Across Asia, there are still worries. The clamor in classrooms seen as a reason to be hopeful, but also cautious.
It's better to wear a mask than to have COVID-19.
Here in China, the return has been phased by grade over the past week or so, and tomorrow, my son gets his turn. We've signed a health declaration for him. We kept a temperature record for the past 2 weeks. They'll take his temperature when he gets on the bus in the morning. They'll take his temperature when he gets to school, and he'll get his temperature taken again throughout the day. The cafeteria service is a little bit different. We're told there's no after-school activities, at least for now. But this has been a long time coming. He's been out of school since January, when the outbreak first started. So 231 days later, grade 2 starts tomorrow.
Janice, you are not only reporting on it so well, you are living it in your daily life, too. I'm so appreciative of you joining us this morning. That great reporting. Janice, thank you very much.